What's one thing you would like to confess that you could never tell anyone? This is how I started off the DM that led to this mini-series. Welcome to Confessions from Behind the Paywall. I'm Cersei, and this is where I read a select few fantasy confessions and IRL confessions from anonymous followers and subscribers on Fansly and LoyalFans who agreed to take part in this video. They understand that they will remain completely anonymous, and all responders are 18 years of age or older. So I'm going to start with Fansly and choose some at random. Okay. This one says, I've started keeping your latex content in a private playlist called The Danger Zone. I fucking love that. That is amazing. I'm actually kind of speechless. That's great. Just make sure you don't open the danger zone in public, I guess. Let's choose another one. Okay. This person says, last Tuesday, my wife and I were at dinner with friends and she kept playing with her necklace. For the last 3 years or so, I'd say, it's been quote-unquote the signal. When she twisted 3 times, I'm to excuse myself and wait in the bathroom. It had been around 10 minutes and she hadn't twisted it yet. Oh, so I see she loves teasing you too. We have a lot in common. But she kept touching it, smiling at me from across the table until suddenly I saw the chain cross, and it's safe to say that I don't remember what the food there even tasted like. You go, my dude. And then he sent a follow-up to the story. She wore the key to my cage around her neck today with her favorite purple blouse that I got her for her birthday. First of all, aw. We were at a Starbucks and she took my hand, pressed it against her collarbone so I'd feel the key in contrast to her skin. She said, feel how secure it is. To any passerby, they would have thought she meant her necklace, but no, she meant the cage. Oh, you guys have fun. You guys sound like you're really happy, and that's great. And then this last person from Bansley says, my flatmate asked why I have a post-it note on my bathroom mirror that says wait for permission. I told him it was a productivity hack. He doesn't know that I've been following your JOI instructions for 3 weeks and now I can't function without a stern countdown. Well, you know, I freaking love commitment, so good job. Okay, now I'm going to go over to LoyalFans. It's kind of hard finding ones that are YouTube friendly. Okay, here's one. Someone said, you said you're a switch who leans dominant, and now that I've been subbed for around 3 months, I'd say that it's the same for me, honestly. But now I'm confused, because when you dominate me through the screen, I am definitely submissive, but when you tease me, I'm ready to fight for dominance. Is this what chaos feels like? Because I'm definitely into it. Welcome to the world of being a switch, my love. You've finally figured it out, and that's good. I'm glad that you're figuring yourself out more and that you're exploring, and I'm really glad that I'm able to help you on that journey. Oh God, okay. Wow, so yeah, we need to address this one. This person says, I bought a whip because of your content and tried to practice the crack on my bedroom door. Let's just say my landlord is asking about the mysterious dent in the woodwork and I'm blaming a very aggressive ghost. You make domination look effortless, but I make it look like property damage. Yeah, I don't feel like critical thinking here was used, and shame. Straight up shame. Like, no, you could have practiced on anything else, but you chose one of the most obvious spots in a rental property. Bro, you better pay up. That landlord is going to be charging you something. Just go ahead and fork it over. Fork it over. Okay, I'm going to find 2 more. Oh, okay, yeah, here's one I definitely need to address. Wow. This person says, thought I'd be romantic and try the wax play thing you did in one of your videos on my girlfriend. I used a vanilla candle from Bath & Body Works because it smelled nice. This was your first mistake. Never ever use scented candles that are not specifically for wax play. You need low temperature candles, preferably things that are unscented, but if you do want to use scented candles, always go for coconut wax. You can buy these on a lot of adult toy websites, and they are far safer than a lot of the paraffin wax candles that you will get at Bath & Body Works, which are specifically designed to carry essential oils and scents. Do not do this. They continue, turns out vanilla wasn't the only thing burning. She's fine, but I'm banned from the bedroom for a week. Good. You should have done your due diligence, but watching your actual tutorials now for educational purposes. I am speechless. I think I might actually need to do like a proper video on wax play now. Oh my god, yeah, please don't ever do this. Don't ever use candles that are not meant for wax play. You can get them on Amazon. They're not that expensive. I need to have a talk with this person. Oh Lord. Oh God. Okay, wow. I think I'm gonna leave it here. That was definitely interesting, and I hope that this has given some insight onto or behind, into what goes on behind the paywall. And if you have anything that you would like to see in a future video, reach out to me on either of those platforms. Please don't leave it here in the YouTube comments. I will see you next time whenever I decide to respond to more of these, because after reading these, I'm mildly afraid of the others, but at the same time, it is giving me good ideas for future content. So it's a real double-edged sword here. I hope you've had as much fun as I have had. This has definitely been interesting, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.